Welcome to Shift. I am so glad you joined us today because I have someone new to introduce you to, and her name is Sarah Tachik, our new Church Executive Director of Operations. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So, Sarah, you started right after Easter.
Yes, I started the Tuesday after Easter. So, busy time. Everyone's kind of slowing down and getting back in the groove.
What are you working on?
Right now, I am working on really meeting with all of the staff and getting to know all the staff and learning all the processes that the church has, which are many.
Well, this position, to give you just a kind of a bird's eye view, this position we have waited for a long time. It has been talked about since the days of Pastor Grosser, and I remember them saying, well, maybe Ken Jensen would do this administration. And the reason is that this is a fairly big-sized church not to have an executive director of operations, because we have a lot of, well, we have financials, we have the preschool, we have a lot of boards, the foundation, the memorial garden, and then just staff. And there need to be processes and protocols, and that's one of the big reasons why you're here.
Yes, exactly. So I am really here to support the staff and find out what is needed as far as support. I want to make sure that the staff knows they have a leader and they have someone to go to with anything. And then I'll be creating a lot of procedures and policies and all that fun stuff.
Right, sort of put some guardrails on the whole, how Trinity is run. And you will also be working and are working with the interim senior pastor, but more importantly too, when the new senior pastor comes, really you'll be working in partnership with him or her.
Right, I look at it as a partnership. The pastor, the senior pastor, whoever that may be, will really give us the spiritual vision, and I will support that in any way I can from an operational standpoint. So we will be partners in that regard.
So I think that really helps with the pastoral duties, because what I have noticed in my years here is often the pastors get dragged into personnel meetings or situations or crises that take them away from, being with members, leading Bible studies, working on their sermons. So I'm really excited to have you here.
Good. Well, I'm excited to be here, and it's been so fun to get to know you, Jerry.
Yeah, I think that the staff is feeling good in terms of just having that support and leadership. And Sarah's already told me to take a couple days off, so that's good. It's nice to have someone to just go, no, I think you need to do this.
Absolutely, and I'm here to support in any way I can, whether it's a human resources standpoint or more of a financial standpoint. So, yeah.
What are you excited about?
I'm really excited about seeing growth from the staff. And seeing things run smoothly and making sure that everyone's happy and comfortable and not stressed out. I'm here to support that and make sure I can take whatever I can off the plates so that everyone can concentrate specifically on whether it's their ministries or their specific job duties.
And you've had a chance to meet some of the folks in our community. How has that been?
It's been good. Everyone is so welcoming and encouraging. So I'm very excited to meet more of our members.
And Sarah and her family, her husband, Jamie, and son,
Ethan,
live just down the road on County Road 6.
Yep. So it only takes you about 3 minutes to get here. So whenever I'm needed, I can just hop in the car and come.
Exactly. It is nice to be close. And how long have you lived around here?
We have lived here for 18 years, so in the area. So yeah, a long time.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Champlin, so a little bit further north, and I went to school in Wisconsin for college. So, but after college, I came immediately back here, so I am a permanent Midwest girl.
Yeah, and Sarah has worked at both Target Corporation and Forever Eve. And kind of what did you do in those roles?
Yeah, so at Target, I worked in a store capacity, so really leading the operational stores, some smaller format stores and larger format stores, which is where I really attribute my leadership skills to. And in Ever Eve, I kind of switched hats and I started in the corporate setting as the financial operations manager. So in the last couple of years, really concentrating on finances, accounting, but also that policy building around operations throughout stores and the home office.
So a lot of good applicability to what goes on here and some best practices.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just a different format being a nonprofit, and yeah, churches, it's a new venture for me.
Yeah, churches are interesting places and really beautiful places, and this is a good one.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
well, you come at a time when, I know some people are feeling like, what's going to happen next? But I feel that having Sarah here and the steering team and the call committee and our council leadership are really preparing the way for new vision. And I think all the folks that have participated in the questionnaires and the one-on-one interviews and now the cottage meetings are really giving us great information to fashion the future with.
Absolutely. I think having those committees really form the vision of what the church looks like is, for me, very helpful. I can take that and use that as a tool of what we as a staff are going to accomplish.
Yep. Yeah, and the staff, of course, with all of your help, and we can use it for sure. And as long as we're talking, I know there is one more cottage meeting coming up on tomorrow, Monday at noon, and I encourage you to sign up for that. The people who have gone, I think, are really happy that they did. It is different from the questionnaire that you filled out online, and you find out some new information. And that one tomorrow is being led by Kathy Thunheim. So, you know what? It's on Zoom. Go in, sign up, email me, whatever, and we'll finish off that last open Zoom one. So all this really, I say that because it really ties back to leadership and operations and where the church is going. And I hope that people feel really empowered to be a part of it, but also comforted by the role of bringing you in and the role that the lay leadership and the staff has, and the pastors, of course.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming, and maybe we'll have a check-in a little later and see how it's going. And we are excited about summer, and so we'll be giving you more info on that. But thanks for joining us today at Shift.